1, 2, 1, 2, testing out, seeing who's listening, who's on the airwaves today here. Let's see who we've got up here, who's going to come in and join us today as we have ourselves a little bit of a retirement party. Give that just a couple more minutes to warm up and get some more signals out there. Tell a friend, tell 10 friends out there, folks, that we have got a laptop to send off today. Let's go a couple more minutes and then we will get started. Good Saturday, everybody. Welcome to Ed Talk. This is a special edition Ed Talk today here because we've got to celebrate just a little bit coming up here today. It's been a good time. I know a lot of you guys have sat around and looked at some of the tech issues that I have gone through throughout the entire run of everything you've seen from solo videos on to everything else here. But today we gather here, and some of the people who have been integral to starting the channel and getting off the ground from solo videos to live streaming and helping me grow the channel here. I am joined by Seawall, who helped me build the new computer here that we are streaming from here. Steven and John, who John is really responsible for me getting into the live streaming game, and Steven, who has helped me grow my channel by leaps and bounds here. And we are going to give this here a proper send-off. So, for those of you who don't know, this is a 2016 edition HP Envy M6 laptop. It has an Intel, well, Seawall probably can do a little bit more of the tech here, but I'll tell you this, it's got an Intel Core i5 and 8 gigabytes of RAM, and, well, in no way enough power to do what it was that we were asking it to do. It struggled. It hit the end of the processor on numerous occasions. It kicked me offline a few times, and it's just been a lot of fun. Definitely something to do some learning from, and, well, it's definitely different. I don't know if Seawall's even coming or not. Looks like he's got his microphone muted, if he's got a couple things. But, well, before we get into anything, the rest of this here, how are you guys doing? My panel here of people who are coming to help me celebrate.
Fantastic.
Hey.
How are you?
Yeah, glad to be here, man.
Yeah, it's an iconic time.
Freedom Scoop Active. This is Seawall. Is this a new or existing ticket?
Oh, this is an existing ticket that's been existing for about 3 years at this point.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. What seems to be the issue today?
Oh, we had an HP Envy M6 over here that did not have near enough memory, processor power, or graphics card to do what it is that we wanted to do. And we need to give it a proper send-off.
I see, sir. Let me get the proper tools for that. Are you ready, sir, to send this thing off?
Do you think that's got the stopping power to keep that from hitting me?
Possibly. It's airsoft if anyone's actually curious. Not the real thing.
You're in Texas. I'm sure you have the real thing anyway. So
I'm not confirming or denying anything.
So you have been integral to this process, Seawall, in getting me from point A to point B. You designed the new system that's up here. I did all the purchasing power. So, and you actually, before we went into this process, looked at some of the stats on this. So tell me what I was doing wrong by using this little laptop over here. This item right here.
Well, that laptop's basically good for office work. That's about it. It's integrated graphics, limited memory. It'll do a spreadsheet. Couple of Chrome tabs. That's about it.
Not 30 Chrome tabs.
And what you were doing is terrifying. I'm surprised you didn't burst into flames.
Yeah, it's there was a lot of memory going up there, and I'm surprised that I didn't have a catastrophic equipment failure to this one here. So, and since you designed the new system here, I'm going to kind of let you have the floor here. Tell the audience about what it is that we're running with right now.
Well, he's currently running around with a Gen 3 Ryzen 7 3700X, if I remember right.
I think it's
It's an
3800.
8-core, 3700, the same one I've got in my system.
Okay.
It's an 8-core processor, 16 thread, 3.6 boostable to 4.2 gigahertz, more than enough for what you're doing. So you can OBS, you can game, same time, stream, all that stuff. It's got more than enough horsepower to do that. It's 16 gigs of RAM. I'm not super familiar with, as our buddy Ison donated that to the cause. Then from there is a 1 gigabyte NVMe Samsung 970 SSD. So you got a nice fast main drive, just so it loads programs quickly across the board, plus 2 additional drives, and then a 750 Ti graphics card, which is, I'll say, is one of the weak points of this. Unfortunately, we're in the middle of the chip shortage right now, and yeah, those cards are hard to come by these days. But for what you play and what you do, shouldn't be too underpowered. It'll handle Stardew Valley. It'll handle Stardew Valley.
Well, that's one of the few games that this one could handle too, was Stardew Valley, because I mean, the graphics are, what did you call it, John? Bad quality Minecraft? Is that what you called it?
I think so. I forget what I call it. Probably 8-bit Minecraft.
Yeah. The music is fun in that too. So I know,
Right.
Steven, you built a brand new system before you got started with streaming, and I don't know if this one stands up to what you had, or.
Well, I bought one.
Oh, you bought? I thought you built it. I'm sorry.
No, hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Maybe in the future, but no. But
Well-
now that's now no longer with us because of
Reasons.
Yes.
reasons. Yeah.
Reasons.
For legal
man.
purposes, we're going to say reasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
And of course, John is down there probably drooling a little bit here because he's thinking about doing the same thing here somewhere in the near future.
I am, yeah. 'Cause I'm actually using a laptop probably similar to that one that you're using there, Ed. So, yeah, I could definitely use a new one.
well,
An actual, real computer.
remember,
Yes.
gentlemen, you now have an IT division out of Freedom Scoop. Just poke me, and I'll, passively aggressively assist you with this.
Very nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a huge help, and I mean, he'll walk you through the entire process too. What was it? We were 5 hours on Discord just getting this whole thing put together
I thought it was like 2 or 3.
across 2 nights.
Oh god, yeah, 2 nights, because I also remoted in to do final driver installs and a few other things just to show you a few things.
So yeah, I mean, you guys absolutely should take advantage of the fact that he's here. He's willing to help us out and get this all going. He wants to see this take off just as much as the rest of us do. So absolutely, you guys reach out to him and talk to him and see what he can do. I see a bunch of people lurking in the live chat, but I don't see anybody talking here. So you guys come on and hang out too. This is Ed Talk still, so this is by the listener for the listener. So if you guys want to talk a bit about this, but I know that Steven, he's got to get out of here at some point here, so I'm going to kill the pretzel rocks, and we're going to have just a little bit of a musical celebration here to say, well, it's not going away, but it's not going to be seen on stream anymore unless like I'm traveling or something. So the music is down. Let's have a send off.
Let me do this whole thing. Okay. Oh wait. All right. Gentlemen, remove your caps, please, so we can pay some respects. John won't do it. in the chat, boys.
Thank you for your service.
That was funny sounding.
John, I know you can take off your hat.
Nope, I don't do that. On stream.
At least put an F in the chat.
Yeah, I should do that.
No, I mean, yeah, it was a great service, and I asked that laptop to do a lot. And when I was even doing video editing, when I went to go process the video back out so I could upload it back up to other things, you just watch the processor go right to the top and pin. Sit at 100% for the whole time it's processing, and then it's gone.
Hold on, let me show an image. It'll take me a minute to load it up, but I have a colorization of what was happening to J. Edgar's poor system every morning.
I might have to go turn sharing on. Because I don't know if I have that enabled or not.
It's disabled currently. But hey, I can also use OBS because that's what I'm running right now. The virtual camera.
Snap. IT.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
If you want
might
to
have
see a preview of it, but this is something I've been working on.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, we, as much as you know about doing this kind of programming, so we have a lot to learn from you, and you've helped us out on news and everything else too. So I'm definitely going to be looking forward to this. I know I asked you at one point to do help me do the transitions from Super Mario Brothers 3 as my OBS and scene transitions.
Yeah, OBS is a little bit limited. We might be able to approximate it with some of the stuff. Maybe there's something else out there, but yeah. So I'm gonna add. Let's go with.
I think on YouTube, I think they took away your ability to see who the lurkers are. Usually when you type @ it'll show a short list of who's in the chat. And it
Oh yeah.
doesn't do that anymore, dude.
Oh, that's
If you
lame.
start typing someone's name that you might suspect is in there, you can do that. I happen to know. Not for
Nephilim's
any
in there.
particular reason.
Yeah, I saw Neff in there for just a
Nephilim,
second,
yeah.
but
I feel like I'm guessing a password or something like that.
There we go.
Right.
That it was J. Edgar's computer every morning.
yeah, I mean, once you get 20 tabs loaded up in there, and I don't know what you guys are running off for hardware, especially after the things that we cannot disclose happened with Steven, what you guys are running for hardware, but it is you use Evernote though, don't you, Steven?
What? Evernote? What's that?
Or something similar where you can compile your tabs instead of having them all running at the same time?
One tab. Yeah,
Oh, it's one tab.
That was because of Robert, dude. Robert, in one sentence, improved my show so much and cut off hours of work for me. It was crazy. One tab is the shit. Actually, I have a better machine now.
Oh.
Yeah, I splurged on a computer, but now I'm broke. So.
Well,
Well,
if
you
ever
also have property at this
upgrade,
point,
let
too,
me know,
where you
man. I can walk you through a custom design that should save you a bit of cash.
I definitely am interested in getting some help on graphic design stuff and overlays and shit like that.
That's a bit outside of my wheelhouse, but I am slowly just playing with GIMP. Maybe I can figure a few things out.
Yeah, I've seen Pulp Fiction. They were doing that too.
Yeah, they figured a lot out. Yeah.
Yeah, they were playing with
Figured that
GIMP
out a lot.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was going to ask you, Steve. I've been listening to more Daily Ignoramus because, I go back and if you're on when I get off, I go and raid your chat right away and then just listen it through the day. What do you use for your music during your morning streams?
What I do is I have a bookmark folder full of copyright-free, royalty-free playlists on YouTube.
Okay.
And it just Twitch, it says Twitch for streaming royalty free. So I have 10 different playlists.
Have you ever tried Pretzel Rocks? That's what I'm using right now.
No.
Go on. It's pretzel.rocks is the website, and that's what they're advertised as, is all copyright free stuff. It was actually a girl on Twitch that I was watching. She was doing one of the jazz playlists on that, and that's where I asked her. I was like, "What are you using that's not getting dinged for copyright?" And then she told me that's what it was, and I checked it out for my stream, and I mean, it works. I never get a hit ever. And then they've got options for YouTube. It's supposed to be a Twitch-centered program, but they've got an option for what's YouTube safe and what's not. So that's definitely something to look into. And then you can just let that keep running in the background.
This looks cool, man.
Yeah, they got all different kinds of stuff too, and you can do it for lyrics and no lyrics. John's probably sitting over there taking notes
lyrics,
too.
So
yeah, that does sound awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, Lord knows you want to just hear me and Robert going on and on. It's nice to have some background music too.
I invited Robert to this, but he didn't show up. I can simulate the situation. Yeah. Well, John, this is what millennials do, and I'm going to laugh at it, okay?
Quiet boomer.
Right, that's about right. That's about
right. Saint says, fuck 3 of us in particular, and I don't know which 3.
That's really rude to Steven, Ed, and Seawall. I'm just saying, it's super rude, that Saints. I don't appreciate that you did that to them. They're my friends,
Okay.
Fucked up.
So, Jay, quick question. That little file I sent you, did you ever run it?
I did not run it. I worked last night, then I was on Gen Gap last night, and then I worked this morning, and I played Fallout 4, so no, I haven't run that yet. We're still waiting to see what it is. What is it? Is it a surprise?
Little registry editor. Just a little registry editor.
I don't know. Pretend I know what a registry editor is.
It changes some small files in the background of the system. Nothing important. Okay. But it adds a nice little Easter egg I think you'll enjoy.
I'm frightened. Is it going to be an anime waifu that's naked?
No.
Am I getting some hentai here?
No, it does not include any image files.
Yo, Jagger, this program is sick, dude.
Oh, you found Pretzel Rocks?
Yo. Bro.
Alright, now I gotta go look it up.
This is like...
Trying to be professional over here.
Yeah, I know it.
Wow, that is sick, dude.
Yeah, because I don't know if you can hear it through the sound I'm sharing, but yeah, I'm in the lo-fi playlist right now. That's just
lo-fi.
Yeah, the synthwave is not a bad one either. I like it.
Yeah, that's what I'm listening to right now.
Yeah, it's got some nice beats. You can sit back and talk over it.
Yeah.
I have so many lurkers here. It's like I see Saint, I see Neff, I don't see anybody else, and I see Iyama over here, but nobody's chatting. Come on, guys, it's Ed Talk. This is your show. This is your time, you guys. We put the laptop away. This is everyone else's time.
Do you take callers on Ed Talk?
Usually, but on this instance, I am not going to, just because you guys, you'll be able to hear it, but they won't be able to hear you. Otherwise, yeah, we would go into the call-in room. Unless we want to just all congregate in there and mute something. I don't know how all that works, but it does involve some muting.
It'd be a little bit finicky, to say the least, because what we could theoretically do is we could mute privately each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then we would the only unmuted person we have is the call-in person. But theoretically, there is a way to do it, but it requires something called virtual audio cables, and I don't feel suicidal today.
Well, we'll figure it out if someone wants to call in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, the workaround would just be we dump in there and then basically we mute the 3 other people.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, because whatever will come through the sound card will get transmitted out to you. It's just a matter of getting it out.
I can only be on for maybe 5-10 minutes.
That's fine.
Got my own schedule.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that we got in here and actually got a little bit of a send-off for this, because everyone sat here and watched me do the struggle bus, whether it was on Contemporary or even back when it was Ed's World. I was riding the struggle bus with some of them, and I think that was some of my problems with it disconnecting too, was the fact that the processor hit and it started borrowing memory from the Ethernet. Is that possible, Seawall? Or
no. Likely, what you're talking about is the system was eating up so much memory, it was jumping into something called virtual memory or the page file. Okay. And when you start going into the page file, that means your hard drive is going to start having to work harder, and the CPU, because the CPU has to swap stuff in and out of memory into the swap file.
Yeah, I don't know how any of this really works. And you know, I remember doing like building stuff when I was younger, computers and stuff when I was younger, but
J. Edgar, imagine at your desk at work, it's completely covered in stuff that you have to inventory, and you can only inventory stuff on your desk. And sometimes, for whatever reason, the system is so unreliable that you have to re-inventory things at a time. And you can't just put stuff next to the desk. If you can't, if you don't have enough room, you have to take something off the desk and put it back. So imagine having to go back and forth constantly, swapping things in and out because you have an unreliable inventory system. That's kind of how the page file works.
That sounds like a giant pain in the ass.
You're the CPU. You're the yeah. It's a giant pain in the ass. There's a reason why I've got 64 gigs in my system. I never run out.
Saint is driving, so he can't come and talk with us.
Yep. Saint, keeping the American roadways clear.
You got 64 gig of RAM?
Yeah, I got four 8 gig. Sorry, 4 16 gig sticks.
Holy crap, that's pretty dope.
Yep, I'm probably not going to need to do an upgrade for a while.
What is it that you said? When I asked if I needed to have 64 gigs of RAM, you told me only if I'm rendering the next Pixar movie?
That was an exaggeration. Based on what you were doing, you probably could easily get away with 16 to 32. Though I think you said that you were getting... Yeah. I think, Jay, you said you were kind of starting to max out a bit with near the 16 sometimes?
I get to when I have all the tabs open for Contemporary, which is the big one that I go with. Once I'm streaming, I'm sitting usually cruising around 77%, 78% RAM. Which when I was going before, it was 98% RAM.
Got it. So you can get away with 16 for a while.
I could definitely get away with 64.
How are you monitoring your RAM usage? In OBS or like in your Task Manager?
Task Manager.
Okay.
Task Manager, I go to the Performance tab personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I habitually, especially when I came up with, when I was running the old laptop and running off on memory, I just habitually had the Task Manager was always up. And even now, I habitually have it always up because it was on my laptop for so long. It's just always up, and I'm sitting at 52% right now. I've never used the Performance tab.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I shouldn't even look at it. Just like ignorance is bliss, dude. Because like I'm looking at my show for Monday and I have 180 tabs open. So
those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers up.
Got to pump those numbers up. Well, before one tab, I had like 300. I didn't even know what to do with all of them. Now with one tab, I have another like 401 tab.
I'm guessing one tab just unloads the tabs you're not using.
You can organize them too.
Got it.
It groups them. Yeah, it's sick, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my current long-term projects are getting something called, well, you're gonna laugh at this and make jokes, but something called Pi-hole installed onto my server over there, which will give me a private DNS that blocks ads and makes me untrackable.
You get one that blocks AIDS.
It might be able to block that since we are in a certain month.
Yeah.
And Coronades. Make sure you get one that blocks that too. We got Random Randy's here, by the way.
I've got other plans for the evening.
Oh, you got to run?
Gotta run.
All right, buddy.
All right, man.
But yeah, hit me up if you need any technical advice or upgrades in the near future.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
I'll continue doing stuff on my end.
Yeah.
Cool. Take care.
Yep.
All right, man. Peace.
So we do have Random Randy over here. He says Random Randy 8 is here, and he has 16 gigs of RAM on his phone. I think I have more than that on my phone. I went out, what was it, last year and bought the Note 10, and it's just ridiculously powerful for a phone. It's starting to slow down a little bit, but it is just ridiculously powerful. Quest Fanning is here, and he says hi to us all.
Hey, what's up, Quest?
Is it? Look, is it just? It might be just me, but I feel like, or I guess it's just my pet peeve, when people don't say hi when they enter a live chat. I sometimes I'm like, what are you doing? Like they just come in with a hot, like roaring in with a spicy take, Or
it's
like,
always Twitch though.
It's all kinds of things. I don't mind the is here thing. That's that's like it's like, well, it's more like announcing your presence. It doesn't have to be like, hi, how are you? But like, yeah, on Twitch they're like, oh, what kind of stream is this? Or they're like, Biden or Trump. I'm like, your mom.
Yeah.
See, I don't mind if they come roaring in with the spicy take, because just that sudden surprise of like, oh, there it is, and then it's just boom. You weren't expecting it.
Yeah, it's like
you know what I mean.
Feel
But that's funny though. I like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, every single social rule you can is a double. There's an other side to the coin. If you're funny, if it's funny and clever, you can do almost whatever you want. But
true.
Yeah, but your standard. Random Randy says, I came in commanding the room.
He always comes in commanding the room.
Yeah, right. Hey, so you guys, any of you two want to do the Great Reset weight loss challenge?
Let me know what all that is. I'm interested because
it's very simple. All it is a accountability exercise. It's a 2-month accountability. You post your weight and your workouts every week, and we do like a so it's not like there's definitely no downside. I mean, you might shame you a little bit if you I gained 5 pounds and didn't work out this week. We'd be like, fatty. No, but other than that, it's kind of just like accountability thing. And I for the person that loses the most percentage of their body weight, we might do a prize. I might do I don't know, write you a song or something like that.
When are you going to start doing that?
Starts on Tuesday. So yeah, Tuesday, and it's not fast. I mean, you can do whatever you want to try to lose weight. I like eating too, but yeah, it's starting Tuesday until August 8th.
Well, I told you on your stream when I was on the live chat the other day, I'm planning on starting up Noom because I've actually, I saw what the price tag was for it, and I'm like, this isn't bad. It's just when I first looked at it, I had so much else on my plate financially because I was building this at the time. Yeah. So I didn't pick up the actual program, but I'm sitting back here, I'm thinking I could do this, and my sister's doing it. So she's had some success with it. My brother-in-law, who is a very, very large man, is actually having some success with it too. So I mean,
Noom.
Yeah. Make sure that it's when you do it, you make sure it's noom.com/Shapiro.
I ain't getting that dude no shekels.
He's got to grab all those shekels, man. You got to give him that Jew gold.
I'm trying to end foreign aid.
Saint skipped his greeting today. Quest wants to know if he's going to do curls with that Note 20. They're not bad for weight. I don't know what the 20 is going to be, but the 10's not bad.
I feel like this is well, okay. So Quest says I drank all the beers at the Red Sox Yanks game. I'm getting mad fat before it. Okay, I mean, I guess that's one way to game the system.
That is a legit strategy.
But but it's percentage of your weight. So if you get up to you gain a bunch of beer weight and just lose it, it's not. I don't know.
It's a start.
It's a start, but I'm calling it the Great Reset.
But yeah, so, no, I mean, I'm interested in being involved. Yeah.
Should I put you down?
Yeah, put me down.
Can you be in the live chat on Tuesday?
Maybe. What time is it gonna be?
I'm 10 to 1 as always.
I should be able to at some point during it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it right away, but
it's good. Yeah, I'm having Frank on at 11:30. So like the second half will be the Great Reset.
I'll be at work at that point, so.
Okay, imagine working.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking wage cuck.
It is what it is, man.
No, I'm actually Tuesday is my first day at my new job, so that's why I was asking what time. Yeah.
Can you share where it is, or?
No, certainly not.
Okay.
Can you share what kind of industry it is, or?
The FBI.
I'll share off air.
Cool. Sweet.
Yeah.
Is it in the same?
I don't mind telling you guys. It's no.
Is it okay? Cool. Nice.
No.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Well, that's good, and I mean, moving up in the world too. That's awesome to hear. And then you'll be able to go buy your new system too.
Yeah, no, I've already got Seawall pricing stuff out.
Yeah. If I get the new graphics card, I might send you this one here. And Seawall was saying it'll be like the Brotherhood of the Traveling Graphics Card.
Yeah. Oh man.
This is funny. Random Randy says, "I've been on the lesser-known diet plan, Nom Nom. I've not been successful with it."
Yeah, I saw that.
That's funny.
I love the battling robots, by the way, in the chat. I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
Yeah, who's the other one? Nightbot, and it's both Nightbot.
Nightbot, and then the Pretzel Rocks will it'll post in your Twitch what the song is when it switches, and then the Nightbot will knock it back out because it's posting a link.
For shizzle. Man, I was out in the sun for 8 hours today, yo.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy. It takes 4 hours to mow my lawn. So I mowed my lawn, and then I was weeding, watering, doing stuff with the chickens, and I'm just like, I'm so burnt already.
Dude, I bet. You're all pasty and white, man. You can't be out in the sun like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to work on all that.
Yeah, how's that going for you? How's your garden doing? I haven't done a garden video yet this year.
It looks good. I am for sure. I mean, the stuff that's definitely gonna bloom, or like the onion is almost ready to harvest. And so I got like 12 or 13 of those. The cabbage is looking good. I got 6 of those. The squash is already flowering. I got like 6 or 7 tomato. Celery's looking good. Sweet potato and like 12 pepper plants. Okay. And like 4 carrot and 1 spinach. 1 out of 6 spinach lived.
I cannot get cucumbers to fucking grow to save my life this year. And I got so many of them last year.
Yeah.
We had that late frost though. That's a part of it over here because we just had frost like last week.
Yeah, I planted too early. Yeah, when I planted in April, the dude I talked to was like May 10th. May 10th, you got to plant after May 10th. Because then the frost.
High Leaf is here, by the way. Welcome on in, High Leaf. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
I thought that was Seawall because he said something about a half track.
No, it's
High Leaf on the
High Leaf and Seawall are 2 different people.
Okay.
Yeah.
High Leaf, hello. Hello.
It's Golden Leaf, I think, in the Discords.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Pretty sure.
Which I was kind of surprised when you guys were doing the shit posting live stream that you guys did the other day, or a couple weeks ago now. Already it was when you didn't talk about the meme competition that's going on in my server. That's
right.
Yeah. That puts Shitpost Central to shame.
We should have talked about that.
Ooh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, we should have a competition between our 2 shitpost centrals.
Let me look at that.
I think one of the
Midget and S8.
Yeah, Midget and S8. Yeah.
Because they were both posting spicy shit to start with. Now everyone's putting shit in there. That's pretty much denoted as if you can't share it at work, then put it in here, please.
It is a not safe for work channel.
It is indeed.
It's safe for my channel. That's
right.
Dude, I'm like
hanging
by a thread over there on YouTube, dude. Caught a week-long ban on Twitch too.
It's all grappled at this point. And I can't get a punitive action taken against me. Even fucking Wyatt got hit before I did. How the hell did that happen?
I know he's still wholesome and good. And he's still
I could get you a strike right now, bro.
No.
No, I want them to be.
No, it's gotta be organic.
Yeah, it's gotta be organic. Come on. Maybe even Elaine got hit before I did because we couldn't go onto her Facebook channel for a month and a half because they threw her a 3-week over a meme that she posted 3 years ago. And then, like, a week into that, they threw another fucking 3-week for a meme that she posted 2 years ago.
Yeah, you just have to be those effing... They stole the...
Quest Banning says, don't want that Dorito tan. You should get the Trump tan. See what he uses. Get his bronzer. And go out there and get on your mower.
Yeah.
Put on the wig on your mower. I mow the greatest lawn, okay? The best lawn. My lawn looks better than everyone else's.
Yeah.
Steven, do you have a riding lawnmower? Or do you like have a Cook ass push behind.
No, I gotta push. I gotta push behind.
Oh, that's why it takes you 4 hours.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
yeah, come on now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
the riding lawnmower with little cup holders. You can put your beer in it. You know, gotta be a real.
I should have done
redneck.
that. And if I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I would have gotten one. But I'll wait till next year. It's just now I gotta. It's like fuck. I have so much shit I gotta sell, and now if I get a riding mower, I gotta sell this lawnmower, and just like then I'll hang myself, and life will be fine. In Minecraft.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah. Although I'm highly considering it in real life.
Oh no!
Don't do that shit. We just did a live stream about that. Come
I know
on,
we
man.
just did a live stream for that. Don't fucking goddamn,
dude. I mean, look, it's the logical conclusion of many worldviews.
It's true.
Yeah. But yeah, next year I'll get a riding. But also, like, am I weird for just like not wanting to mess with gasoline? Like, storing it, having to get it all the time, and like, I don't know.
I mean, you can get electric riding mowers, but I mean, if you want to be pussy, you know, yeah.
I wonder if Tesla will make a riding lawnmower.
Probably.
It'll have a picture of a fucking Doge on the front of it.
Oh, I'm getting that.
For real.
Yeah.
It'll be $48,000. Did you see it? And I'll be talking about it on Monday. I'm kind of waiting to hear what the RRC's got to say about it. What this thing with AOC and Matt Walsh that got shut down this morning.
Yeah. I got my thoughts. I'm doing a show. I'm doing a show on it on Monday.
Yeah, I'm doing a show on it on Monday too.
Yeah.
I donated to it, and I got the refund email back. So AOC Biscuit was on. I think what the fuck was it? Was it Tuesday where she was on and saying, "Oh my abuelita, man, her house is dilapidated because she didn't get the funding back from Donald Trump." Okay, papi. Now look at how bad the government was because of this. And then Matt Walsh comes out and says, "Okay, well I'm gonna make a fundraiser for. We're gonna ask for the asking price of a new Tesla because she just bought a brand new Tesla Model 3." And in 10 hours, they had $100,000 saved up. And then somebody from the Cortez family called GoFundMe and said, "We're not accepting your money," so now they're refunding it all, which I got my refund back already. It's already back in my bank account.
Wow, that is some, like, real sneaky shit.
Yeah.
Bro,
wow.
What a tool.
Yeah.
I think Matt Walsh is such a tool, dude, for doing that. I kind of think you're a tool for donating.
Damn.
It was a meme donation.
Tool, but like the Cortez family is
why are
really
you
shitty.
giving? Why are we funding? Why are we giving money to our enemies that want us dead?
Well, we don't know that her abuela wants us dead.
This was not for her. This is for just why are we doing this? Like, killing with kindness is so fucking retarded for people that are like will lie us into like literal prison camps, dude. Like, yeah, like AOC wakes up wanting us dead.
Well, I figure it was a meme because then I can come out and say that I was there. Just like Doge, and that turned out well for me. When Doge was at 0.3 cents, I bought $20 worth.
I've had that experience too.
I know you have.
Yeah. Anyway.
F's in the chat.
But yeah, I mean, I think that Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh is the most based of the Daily Wire and people, and he's like a cuck. Like I think in some I don't know. I just don't like those guys, and just like I don't know. They're not serious people, and that's not like AOC is, and that crowd is serious about like. They are never content. Like no matter what victory they get, they always will be like, we've so much more. There's so much more to be done. And then like the conservative Inc. will be like, oh, like it was a big win, and they just rest and they continuously get pulled to the left because of stuff like this. Like even doing business with GoFundMe, I think is playing into the left's hands.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, when I did the big charity stream, it was a matter of convenience because they had the tab right there where it just went directly into the charity that I wanted, and the charity that I wanted to donate to worked directly with them, so it took an extra step out. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
I was hesitant about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's also, I'm talking about like in an ideological perfect world. You also like the pragmatic. It's like that's the biggest. I mean, I stream on YouTube. YouTube is that to me. You know, I stream on Twitch, so it's like, you know, I'm just saying. What I mean is for the big players, like big players, like, you know, I'm talking, you know, 100 times more subscribers than me or some shit. Like if you matter, and like none of us matter really. Like Matt Walsh matters. Like, you know, like the Daily Wire matters. They're like high profile right wing, or according to them. And I don't know. Maybe I just want to see the world burn. It actually sounds kind of fun.
Well, I've been buying stock in popcorn because I just kind of want to sit on the property with the gun by my side and watch it all fucking burn down.
Yeah, dude. Are you gonna stay in? Are you in Wisconsin for life? Or are you trying to move sometime?
I don't know. I've thrown it around a little bit. I know that my sister will never leave my ancestral homeland, so in order to have access to my nieces and nephews, plus, you know, I've got some other property interests up here, so it's another thing. It's like what John said, where he doesn't want to say it on air, but I do have some property interests in state too. So
right, and honestly, it's like either you go to somewhere based that's far away, or you stay in Wisconsin, because like Illinois is not tight. Minnesota is not tight. You know, you could go over to the Dakotas or something like that, but you know, around, unless you want to go to like Florida, Tennessee,
Iowa,
Wyoming, Iowa. Ooh, give Random Randy a call.
I mean, that's not that far away. That's just jump
cool.
over the river.
I forget about that part of the country.
A lot of people forget about Iowa. It's not just you.
Fact.
Have you ever driven through Iowa? No, you don't do a lot of west of the Mississippi.
Not really. No, I'm probably never going.
This is what happens when you go through Iowa, and I've driven through Iowa. This is what happens. Are you ready?
Wow.
Corn, 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 corn. Hey, tree. Corn, corn, corn. Is that Iowa City? Corn, corn, corn,
yeah, dude.
Corn.
Look at Iowa. Iowa borders Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm aware.
I had no idea. To me, it's south of there, but it's not. I mean, I'm looking at a map.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget about that too, how much further north Minnesota is than Wisconsin, because I was born in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yep.
Dude,
I was born there.
How embarrassed are you to not own the Upper Peninsula? Like, is that a shame on your society or what?
Dude, I wasn't in the planning process. I wasn't around in 1848. I didn't get a say in that.
That's shameful, bro. I mean, Michigan is like, don't you know, we'll take it.
Well, the funniest part of that is, you know what else was supposed to be in Wisconsin, according to the territory?
What?
Chicago.
They're like, we want some sausage.
Chicago, if you looked at the original Wisconsin territory, and when we were talking about excising various states and making cities into states, like what they're trying to do with California and whatnot, I actually did some research into this, and yeah, Wisconsin was supposed to go and be parallel with the bottom of Lake Michigan. They changed it because, what the fuck was it? Mississippi had just been admitted into the Union as a slave state, so they wanted Illinois to be a free state.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
They wanted Illinois to be a free state, so they had to actually move the line up so that they had some industry in Illinois.
Wow. Well, is John no longer with us?
Oh, he's coming back. He must have dropped out. He must have had that Florida internet or something.
They've been having power outages in Florida a lot.
I had a fucking power outage Thursday.
Dang.
I took a day off from work for the first time in like my life, and the power went out like as soon as I got off Contemporary. The power went out.
Wow.
I was out for like an hour. Quest Fanning says, I know you need to with tomatoes and some other stuff. He's asking about if you've got to trim the flowers for squash for the sake of the fruit.
I don't know. I don't know, Quest. I saw you say that. I have to look up. The only one I looked up how to really harvest is onions, and you harvest them once the stalk goes limp. And so I don't know. I should look it up, given that's my garden.
I thought with onions you had to trim the stalk every once in a while.
It's not what it's. That's not. I mean, look, I'm just a guy that watched like a 7-minute video. So like, you know, so it said when the stock loses its stiffness, and when it flops.
Yeah.
That's
You're good to go when your stock loses its stiffness.
That's right.
when the white onion stalk goes limp. It's good to harvest, if you know what I mean.
Randy says he's got one of those Leave It to Beaver push mowers. You remember when Bill and Chelsea Clinton were in the Beavis and Butthead movie?
I never saw that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
man.
That's one of the 5 movies I've seen.
I've got, in fact, right here, I happen to have the entire box set of
Really?
Beavis and Butthead.
Like right
with the
there.
movie
Right
and
there.
all the.
Like right
Oh,
there.
It's not just that. I have other movies and stuff over
Oh,
here.
okay.
but
You're like,
yeah.
I keep it on my desk.
Yeah, for just such an occasion.
I watch it daily.
Yeah, yeah.
Quest Fanning says,
the entire thing.
Quest Fanning says, I love gardening. Kate and I meet the Brooklyn Botanic Garden Children's Garden when she was 9 and I was 11. She pursued gardening more. Actually had her
That
own
is
small garden
too
business for
cute,
years.
man.
Dude,
That is so
yeah.
cute.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Stop it.
How
This
dare you.
is a guy's place.
Yeah.
You can't have.
The fuck?
I mean, look. That actually is extremely adorable. That like reminds
Yeah.
me of Braveheart. You know, where he like presses her the flower when they're really young. He keeps it for
Yeah.
20 years. How old do you think William Wallace was in that movie?
I've never seen it, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
What?
God. He
Dude,
was,
you're
I
talking
don't
about Beavis and Butthead and you haven't seen Braveheart?
I've seen like
Hell's
5
the matter
movies
with
in my lilife.
To be fair, the Beavis and Butthead movie is historically more accurate than Braveheart. So-
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Because didn't we kind of do a
We
show
did.
on this? Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's part of one of them, yeah.
Part of the yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
What,
it's pretty bad.
do you want to do another history stream?
Yeah, man, of course.
What do you want to do? What would
I don't know. I think I had a plan.
I kind of want to do the Soviet Revolution.
Ooh, I actually don't know all that much about it, so
I
that
know a
would
good
be-
amount. Yeah.
So that would be pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Reds versus the Whites, just like the Wild West.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
yeah,
Just like
Oh,
yeah. Just like
there'll be another one to do though. The Wild West.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like
1860s,
debunking all this
uh,
bullshit. We're like, oh, you want to be like the Wild West? I'm like, yes.
Like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
What? Wild
Polite
West pimp
society,
style,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
You got to title it that. You got to title it Wild West pimp style.
Mm.
Like that one chick from what was it in Texas, right? When they said they were doing open carry, and the one chick that was like opposing it.
Great. You got anyway. Sorry, Ed's
Yeah.
reading the chat. Sorry.
yeah. Yeah, we gotta get through it. We got 100 messages today somehow. I don't know how. Saint says his bug out bag is almost ready. Random Randy says, yeah, but it'll still charge it with a generator and still have to mess with the gas still. Quest says he's like that guy who very calmly says, I'm a libertarian, so technically fuck the government.
Technically.
Saint prefers killing with a 7.62. Quest says this is just part of Ed's long game to woo AOC. Yes, $20. $20, that's
at
how
a
I'm going
time.
to do it. What's
I
that?
could never do it. I could
$20 at a
never,
time.
ever do it.
Yeah, no, I could.
The breakdown with Birkenhoff says she is hot for a politician.
No e-girls.
Yeah.
Highly
Thou shalt not
believes in
sin.
bringing
It's the
back
11th
bullying.
commandment.
What'd you say, Ed?
Highleaf believes in bringing back bullying.
Yes.
Fair.
Fact. Bullying the weakest among us too.
Random Randy says, you forgot soy. They rotate corn and soy. Well, that's where the source is. Now we must burn it with holy fire because of all the soy.
Yeah. You got to sacrifice the corn in order to get rid of the soy.
Yeah.
Just burn it all.
Cool.
Random Randy says, sounds like they
man,
made the...
man boobs.
What?
Less man boobs.
That's true.
Random Randy says, sounds like they made the right call not having Chicago. Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Apparently, Michigan and Ohio almost went to war over Toledo. So Ohio got Toledo and was given to Ohio, and Michigan got the top part. Random Randy says, is that a limp stock? Are you happy to see me?
Yes.
Sure is.
I just got called out for being like 20 minutes behind in the chat. Nephilim says you can make so much squash. You don't want to eat it. I can't eat squash, so...
You just let it grow? Sweet. That's tight.
Yeah.
You can't eat squash? Why?
I can't eat any gourd vegetables. They hit my stomach and they turn right back around. I can't eat pumpkin, zucchini, squash, none of it.
Damn, bro.
I know, it's so full of vitamins, too. It'd be great for me. But I can't eat it. It's lame.
Squash.
Oh my gourd.
Random Randy says, at least Ed didn't have a copy within reach.
Tough room.
Quest Fanning says, Soviet Revolution would be interesting.
Like, not to cover it, just to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be interesting. Yeah.
Wait, would you go cover that, the revolution? Would you go there?
On the ground.
On the ground coverage, cell phone in both hands?
I honestly don't know what my future is in IRL. It's kind of like month to month. We'll see.
IRL sucks anyway.
No.
Yeah, it sucks anyway. I mean, it's got good graphics, but like the gameplay is pretty shitty.
Dude, that's like what I live for, dude.
I love how he says the gameplay is pretty shitty and like froze up mid-sentence while he was doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, frozen. Like the smallest hiccup in delivery or technology ruins delivery. It's such a shame. All my jokes would be awesome if delivery didn't matter. Because I just like
not delivery in 30 minutes or less though. Random Randy says, yeah, just to say you were there. It's kind of like what I did with Doge. I just wanted to throw a 20 bucks at it to say I was there.
Oh, bro, yeah. I got plenty of Doge, dude. I got kind of paid off Doge. I put like 500 in January. Now I'm balling.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Because I know where I'm sitting at for 20 bucks, and you put 25 times that much in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a good amount of money off of it.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. All right, I think we're gonna start powering this down here. Ed Talk usually goes for an hour, so yeah. So thanks for playing the music. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for helping me make this great send off here. She did well. She did a lot more than she was designed to do. She did well. I have no complaints about how that laptop did.
Cute Office Space scene with all us three just like, dude, and just like smashing it with a hammer, dude. Like stomping the computer, dude. And I'm like,
if it would have had a catastrophic parts failure, I probably would have done that.
Yeah, I want to see you take the 357 to it. That would have been cool.
It's still useful. Otherwise, I probably would.
Right.
Dude, what's the deal with the drumstick? Because I've been noticing you've been doing that for a while.
It helps me think. I like spinning it, and it's a good prop.
He likes phallic objects in his hand. Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing off stream as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was forced on me. It was rape.
I guess Saint will be in the voice chat over on the Discord, so if you guys want to go up and join him. Quest Fanning says, all hail the venerable HP. And I think with that, we're going to hit the outro music, so let's change up the track here, and let's go. Where's my track here? Let's get rid of that. Let's find one that we all know and are familiar with. All right, so thanks everybody who came by and chatted with us in the live chat, helped us do the send-off here. If you guys are in the live chat and you're not already following my friends over here, go and check out my friend Steven Ignoramus, the host of the Daily Ignoramus. It'll be pretty easy to find him if you're following my show because we raid him every weekday morning. So come back over. Make sure you hang out in the Twitch chat, and then we go right on over there as soon as we're done. If he's on by the time I'm off, because I've been going earlier, so it happens there. So Go check him out over there. Go check him out over on Twitter. That is at IgnoramusSteve. It's a great follow. He's a great guy to do, and he does great live streams, great music, great interviews. It's all around great guy to have around. I've spent 24 hours in a truck with the guy. He's a great guy to have around. Go check out my friend John from the Generational Gap. They stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday nights at 8:30 Central Time. That is 9:30 Eastern Time. Go and check them out over on their YouTube channel, or just search for the Generational Gap anywhere. You can find that on YouTube because they have an easy one to remember, unlike my channel. Or you can go find them at the Gen Gap P over on Twitter, and then you'll get announcements for when they go live too. And as always, you can go follow me over on Twitter. That is at Edsblog Twitter, with the one in place of the I. I'll be back here bright and early Monday morning for more contemporary, and we've got a show to get to. The Monday show is going to be lit, and I'll also be back here later on Monday night at 5:30 Central Time for the RedNet Show. Come back and join us over there. Otherwise, we're going to head on out of here. Thanks to Steven, Sewell, John, and for all three of them, my name is Jay Edgar, and I'm signing out. So, good night. Good night.
See you guys.